This might be repeating something, but I just want to be fully clear that, so when the president said last night that he convinced Prime Minister Netanyahu to do a ceasefire, he was referring to the 2 Americans that got out. But Israel has never acknowledged that they paused. So can you give us a better understanding of what exactly was paused, and if the understanding is that for every sort of hostage release there would be a pause?
I'm not going to go into more detail than what we've already put out there publicly. We were able to help negotiate the release of those 2 Americans, and that's a good thing. And in order to be able to get folks out, you got to make sure they can do it safely. And that's what the president was referring to.
Admiral, switching gears from Gaza to Israel's northern border, tomorrow Hezbollah's leader is expected to make his first public comments since the war broke out, and the group has said that it mounted 19 simultaneous strikes on Israeli forces just today using guided missiles and other weapons. So what does the White House expect to hear from Hezbollah's leader tomorrow? And if the goal of the administration was to prevent a wider war, isn't that starting to happen with so many engagements with Israeli forces already?
Well, we'll wait to see what he says. I mean, I don't think he's calling in asking for our talking points, so we'll see what he has to say. Our message to him and anybody else is, if they're thinking about widening and escalating deep in this conflict, you shouldn't do it. We've got significant national security interests at play here. We've proven in the past we'll protect and defend them. We'll do it again in the future.
But how concerning is it that there have been consistent engagement with Israeli forces?
Obviously, we're concerned about continued attacks on Israeli forces there in the north, as are the Israelis. But I don't believe we've seen any indication yet specifically that Hezbollah is ready to go in full force. So we'll see what he has to say.